Alright, you should be ready to check your warm-up, practicing our skills from yesterday. So in number 1, we need to simplify 8 to the 2/3. So that means we're going to change it into a radical house. 8 goes in, the 2 goes in because it wants to come in out of the sun, and the 3 stays outside. The cubed root of 8 is 2, so then we still have that squared left, and then 2 squared equals 4. So 8 to the 2/3 is the same thing as 4. Number 2, we need to simplify both of those before adding them together. So 64 to the 3/2 means we're going to have a radical house. 3 comes inside, 2 goes on the outside. We don't need to put the 2 because that's automatically assumed. If you put it there, that's fine. We did a lot yesterday. Plus the radical house, 81. Cube goes in the inside, 4 goes on the outside. So the square root of 64 is 8. So I have 8 cubed. The fourth root of 81 is 3. So 3 cubed. 8 cubed, which you could either type into your calculator or type in 8 times 8 times 8, should have been 512. 3 cubed is 27. Add those together, and we're looking at 539. In your homework from yesterday, 1 through 6 all had 1s on top, which means you didn't have to take any number to a power. 7 through 12 was just like our warm-ups, where you had a number that goes on the outside and then an exponent on the inside. So go ahead and pause as you're checking your answers here, and then unpause when you're ready to see the rest. "13, 15, and 16 are the last 3. 13 and 15 were those formulas. And so 13 we got 2.5 seconds, and 15 was 4, and you can see where I plugged in the 100 for D in number 13, and then 100 to the 1/2 became the square root of 100, which is 10, and 10 times 1/4 is 2.5. On 15, let's look at this one. Area was 64 pi, which is what we put in here, over 4 pi, which was part of the formula. Well, 64 divided by 4 is 16, and if I have a pi on top and a pi on the bottom, well, they're going to cancel out. So I'm just left with 16 to the 1/2, which is the square root of 16, which is 4. And on 16, the denominator is always the type of root: square root, cubed root, fourth root, so on. Today you're just going to be practicing your 2-1 skills. There's an answer key in class. So make sure you check your answers as you go along.